Hello, it's Estrella with the reading for the collective. Take what resonates throughout the rest. Hope that everyone is well. Very, very well. Happy New Year. Just wanted to check in with a reading for the day. Pick up on the energy. Something kind of complicated going on here. I can kind of give you a bit of what I think it is. For sure, what I am getting is there's someone's having an issue because Ace of Pentacles strength. You've also really held on to your blessing, even though someone's tried to block your pathway, and it has to do with this unconditional love. And I feel like there's multiple people involved here, but mostly what we're dealing with is, I got Divine Masculine under the deck here in reverse, and Emperor reverse here. So it's like a masculine energy that feels just very weakened and like they failed to lead. They feel very clear about you, who you were to them. This is all about endings going on, the loss of you or the loss of their belief in the situation that they're in, or they're trying to end whatever this is. You're under the deck here in the upright, you know, really heading in a beautiful direction in spite of all of this. You know, someone tried to force their way, force you to be something you're not. Because yeah, it's the energy that you've held. You've held this energy, more than held it. You are this energy. And so, but here's some of the strange stuff here. We've got legal issues and quarrel. So I don't know, I feel like someone could be going to court with someone, or someone's taking a loss because of trying to block you, or their pathway is getting blocked. Innovation reversed. There could be legal issues coming up because someone tried to block your ideas. But there could be something else. It's just sort of like a lack, some sort of lack of loyalty, and legal issues are coming up because of it. And I don't know if that's like directly related to you, or it's like, it is energetically, it's like karma playing out, but the court case might not have anything to do with you, or this could be a divorce, or this could be other business issues, but there could be some sort of a connection as far as someone trying to block you and your innovation, and a lawsuit that people are fighting over. Yeah, there's a third-party situation, some kind of a betrayal. Someone was or is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Something to do with a message that's a lie. Someone's not on their soul purpose, or blocking someone's soul purpose, causing all of this chaos or juggling. So it's like a lack of loyalty and a lie, a message. It's all about trying to block someone, your spiritual strength, your coin, your blessing, your download, your fortune, your inheritance, your north node. It's intact because you operate out of this unconditional love. But I feel like this is also a blessing that your person, they see you this way from the past, someone from the past that you had a very special connection with. Subconsciously, someone feels like they failed. They failed because love is, two of swords reverse. Love is on the brain. The truth about this situation, that they want harmony, or that they had this harmony. Something about letting go of a past life connection with a water sign. Something to do with lovers working together. This is about getting out of isolation to have their inheritance. So I feel whoever this is feels isolated in whatever situation they're in, and someone was trying to manifest something, trying to like seduce someone with money or fortune or intimacy or some sort of toxic manipulation. Tried to stop someone from looking into something, to keep someone trapped. This person is falling from grace. This is clarifying Magician and the Devil reverse. So this is all about someone trying to manifest something, but having to let go of this darker, shadowy energy. Moving forward, this person feels like there's a lack of romance in this situation and they could potentially be going bankrupt. Some kind of a deception is definitely revealed. They know they were in an illusion about a situation. They need to trust their guidance moving forward. They feel like there was someone who's clingy and won't let go. They want to get out of this house, and they want to be this King of Wands in the upright, visionary, successful person. That's what they want to be. There seems to be some sort of like problems within the community in the near future. People are going to be losing some of their things, their niceties. Someone's going to have to wait. They're going to be losing some of their finer things, it looks like. But they're trying to get rid of this obsessive person. They might be trying to use the community, something about agreement or a contract, somehow to get rid of this obsessive person. They've got to plan this out. They feel like the situation is lacking in principle. They've got to stay very detached to be in the situation. I feel like someone's trying to seduce them right now, but the problem is they can't relax, and they know this whole thing is a lie, and they don't have love. That's all they can kind of think about is actual love. They're in despair, and it's like every day is the same. Every day, in and out, every day is like this despair with this lie. It's not love. It's despair on a daily basis. Whoever this is, there could be something wrong with their health. They could have caught something and people consider them to be a player. Take what resonates, because there's so many of us. Whoever's energy this is, I'm going to try to get as specific as possible so you know if this sort of matches your situation or not. There could be some sort of rejection around money. Or someone who's working on their money might be rejecting this person. Someone seems really unbothered. It just seems like this person's getting this reputation about like wanting, is just very greedy. And they don't walk away from a situation where there's no meaning because of money or power. They don't want to go into this cage. They know that they were in one now. They know that they were in a fog. They feel like it's really hard to dust this off, this energy that's connected to this person that they're with, who gets threatened and bothered very easily. It's almost like they got trained by this person to go into this cage. They feel like they're gonna be in a dark night of the soul unless they heal themselves. They're hoping for some type of like spiritual protection, because they feel like that's the only way out of this poverty, which could be a dark night of the soul as well. But with poverty and 5 of coins, I feel like this person could be losing a lot of money. It looks like Ace of Cups and friendship. This person, and there's masculine energy in the upright. They are like more focused on self-love and heading towards someone where they have genuine feelings. I see secret admirer reverse and bad influences reverse. So not being someone's secret admirer anymore and getting rid of bad influences. There's going to be people that are coming after them, telling them that they lost their chance. There's going to be a lot of family issues. People are going to be also trying to come in after this person to dull them down, particularly this very witchy person. Aggressive, jealous, feminine energy. It's like they've made up their mind, but then they've got family issues and all of these people trying to like dumb them down and stop them, and it's like they're trying to heal themselves from like whatever these influences are, but people are trying to keep them trapped, but they're definitely not doing well at all. So they feel like they feel like they went off of their life purpose by either they were being a wolf in sheep's clothing or they joined with someone. The whole thing was a lie. There's all this chaos. They could be losing money. What's this legal issue about? There's a lack of innovation, or someone tried to steal someone's innovation. There could be legal issues coming up for this. Prayer, rejection. Someone was praying for someone's rejection. There's some sort of discovery that was made in this situation. This person's not on their sole purpose. They've got to let go of this vanity, this juggling, this lie is the problem. This person could be praying because they are being rejected. I don't know what this legal issue is, unless they were praying for, someone was praying for you to be rejected, but you have, very strong energy. So very, very strong spirit, and yeah, this person's feeling guilty. They feel like they made a mistake. They had harmony with someone. They had actual love. Deep down, they're feeling guilty about this. They made a mistake. In the recent past, feels like the scales were unbalanced in the recent past, and something was going on here. Someone was trying to manipulate someone with lust, or some sort of toxic situation here. Nosy. Someone wouldn't let someone get in their business, but someone was trying to get in their business. Someone was trying to be very controlling. Someone knew instinctively what to do. This person moving forward, they want to renew themselves, and they want abundance, and they're very impatient for this. They feel like someone won't let them go. In the near future, something about, okay, so yeah, there's this community here. People are talking. Or something about people talking, and some agreement between two people, and letting go of this obsessive person, and creating something through it with a contract. They're figuring something out. They're putting in some effort in with some people in the community. Whatever situation this is very, they mostly just focus on work. The situation is very, very empty though. They're in despair because there's no actual happiness here, and someone's always trying to seduce them. They come across like a player who just wants money. If they're in some sort of a community of people of faith, that's how that community sees them. They see them as very unhelpful. They see a situation as done and over, but that this person is just hanging in because of like money or power or something. Okay, so this person feels like they've voluntarily gone into some sort of like a cage, and that they are going to be out in the cold, like a dark night of the soul, and losing money, but they've got this person who's trying to also like keep them in this trap, and they're just going to keep losing and losing. They feel like they need healing, they need spiritual protection. It has something to do with a soulmate, a forever life partner, but it's like someone doesn't want to let them go. They want them to stay in this cage. It looks like Ace of Cups. They're going to make some shift on their own in spite of what other people think. They're going to release whatever the situation is to head towards an Ace of Cups and friendship. There's going to be a family that's very upset, and there's going to be a karmic feminine energy who comes after them really fast, but it looks like it's a pretty solid Ace of Cups. This person's living in a facade. This whole thing is a facade. That's what they feel like. And they feel like someone's creating an impasse for them to stop them from moving forward, but also they feel like they feel very despondent about everything as well, so it's hard to pick them up pick themselves up to make a difference. But for them, this is like a situation that's over. They want to get out of this feeling of being isolated. Let's just see, because what does the collective need to know? That's the energy potentially for your person. Definitely take what resonates. I don't know that it's everyone, but this is definitely karmic completion. That's what's going on right now. What does the collective need to know for this new year about this energy? Self-discipline. So this is all about self-discipline and personal growth. Someone has to be disciplined and individuality. Yeah, I can see that. This person is learning self-discipline, personal growth, and individuality. That is what they're focused on. They have to be more disciplined by like not allowing themselves to be drawn in. This is how they're going to grow, to be their own individual, which is what they're working towards. They also have to work on moderation. This person might indulge or go too far in certain things. So that's what this energy is about for them. What about for the collective? Let's pull one of these cards. What does the collective need to know? Some positive energy for the collective. Some moving forward. What does the collective need to know about this energy for themselves? I mean, because it looks like you're doing well. You've got that strong spirit, really balanced well. Anandamayima. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. The joy-permeated mother. I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. Wow, yes. What do we have underneath the deck? Under the deck, we have Mary Magdalene, the apostle to the apostles. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. That's your energy. Yeah, because this does not feel like it, that's for sure. So for you, let's look up Anandamayi. Sure, I'm saying that wrong. Anandamayi. 16. All right. Anandamayi Ma represents the essence of the expansive joy that comes when we remember our true self. Nirmala Sundari, which means beautiful one in Bengali, was born in the late 19th century in what now is Bangladesh. Her family questioned her mental stability because from an early age she was always found in bhavas, or ecstatic states of bliss. Wow. At 13 she was married to a man she would later name Balanath, and he supported her life as a mystic and saint. At 26, Nirmala enacted her own spiritual initiation. The ceremony and rites were spontaneously revealed to her from within. She explained, as the master, I revealed the mantra. As a disciple, I accepted it and started to recite it. In the 1920s, she set up a Kali temple and devoted her life to spiritual practices. She began to be recognized as the living embodiment of the divine feminine and as the incarnation of Kali as divine love. Her first disciple named her Anandamayi Ma, joy-permeated mother, because her blissful states would inspire others to remember their innate path to joy. Her first ashram was built in 1929. Her profound spiritual teachings began to attract scholars, philosophers, artists, and other contemporary mystics like Paramanasa Yogananda. She refused to be called a guru, insisting that we are all ultimately one self. She loved all living creatures exactly the same, including herself. Anandamayi Ma gave the red thread to women for this reason, which was a sacred right of bestowing spiritual authority previously only given to men. When your soul selects this card, there's a passage in Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramashana Yogananda that relates an encounter he had with Anandamayi Ma. He asks her why she is always so filled with joy, and she can enter states of bliss instantly. She explains to him that she's aware of her true self. She knows that that before she came to earth, she was the same as a little girl, and later when she grew into a woman, she still was the same. And now, sitting in front of Yogananda, she remains the same. And even after death, she says, though the dance of creation changes around me, I shall be the same. This is self-realization, merging with that aspect within us that never changes. It's becoming conscious of the self that is eternal while within this brief mortal existence. Anandamayi Ma believed that the only true calling or purpose any of us have is to become realized. And so she believed that any action we take toward that goal is sacred. There's a deep, calm, abiding joy that arrives when we can merge with that aspect of us that never changes. There's a bliss we get to experience every time we detach from the surface storms that cause chaos in our lives. If we can remember that we are the guru, that we are an aspect of the divine that remains the same no matter how much change surrounds us, then we get to arrive at a joy that lives at the core of our being. So what does joy feel like in my body? And I feel like that's you. I feel like this is a confirmation of who you are. And if you feel like you've slipped from that energy, or, you're tired, or, whatever it is that's making you, if you feel you're not in that energy, it's remembering this. And also we know Mary Magdalene, she's under the deck here. So this is the Divine Feminine deck, by the way. And let's just see, let me just get one more card for you. One more card for you. You are your own guru. And you know the truth of who you are. It's the same as when you were a child. I feel like that's what you're carrying forward into the new year. And I'm feeling like maybe I should read Mary Magdalene, because I feel like they do correlate. So I'm gonna pull this card, and then I'm gonna read you Mary Magdalene as well. So for you, spiritual alignment puts my manifestation into motion. Right, and you know what? That really matches up with this energy, because you're aligned, just like we were talking about with the strength card. It's you being in this bliss, your own guru. You're your own guru, and you know the truth of who you are, and any steps you take towards that sacred path, or being in that sacred path, is the right direction. And when I'm patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. So being in this energy and trusting in divine timing. And then let me just look up Mary Magdalene as well. Mary Magdalene for you. Mary Magdalene embodies the capacity we all have to merge with the soul and receive divine guidance through a love that never ends. Mary was born in the 1st century in Magdala, Israel. She was the first to witness the resurrection, and for this reason is revered in Christianity as the apostle to the apostles. In the meaning of Mary Magdalene, author and Episcopal priest Cynthia Bourgeot relates that the Gospels of Thomas, Philip, and Mary Magdalene all reveal Mary not only as Jesus' beloved companion, but also as an equal partner in teaching and transmission. Bourgeot believes that Mary Magdalene's Gospel contains a secret teaching that Christ gave to Mary so that she could pass through the 7 stages to reach the soul, or the new, which is the highest point of the soul. It says that she used an egg to teach the court of Tiberius Caesar about resurrection. Caesar doubted her and responded that a person could no more rise from the dead than the egg in her hand turn red. The egg turned red immediately. Legends relate that Mary then traveled to the south of France to escape persecution and to continue her ministry. It is believed that she lived the last 30 years of her life in the caves at Saint Baume. There she met with Christ with the love that inhabits the human heart, but that lives on beyond it. So when your soul selects her card, Mary Magdalene represents the fierce, unwavering love that we all have access to within our own vulnerable hearts. It's a love that renders all things sacred, from the animals to the angels, from the poorest to the most powerful. It's a love that sees the inherent worth of all things, and it's a love that remains even through the darkest times. Even through her death, her love is the one that resurrects. The Gospel of Mary Magdalene relates that Jesus came to unite us, to demonstrate to us a true human being, an anthropos. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct, meaning a person who is both fully human and fully divine. This is what Mary became, and it's why she was so beloved to Jesus. She didn't seek to follow him. She sought instead to become her true self. Mary Magdalene reminds us that we have the power to receive vision from within. We are worthy of such proximity to the divine because that's the other half of what it means to be truly human. She reminds us that there is a bridge between heaven and earth, that we are that bridge, and she wants us to remember that the truest church we can ever enter is in the heart. This is where our true power rests and where love never ends. Soul voice meditation. Where has my love not yet reached? Intention. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. I love how both of these cards have a very similar message. It's like that the strength is within you, and it's through the path of love. And it's not like any sort of external. It's like you are the answer. Is kind of what I'm getting. Wow. And then I just picked this up, and Marguerite Porret. The mystic of divine love. Love is divine, and I am nothing except love. I mean, that's the same message again. And then this alignment here is that you're in and that you're moving towards with this energy is putting your manifestations into motion. And that's why you're in this upwards energy here. And that's why this is happening here with this unconditional love and this strength energy. And that is why this is in your hands. This divine blessing, this tangible blessing, it's coming from your unconditional love and your spiritual strength. Let me just do one more thing. Just to ring in the new year. Slow as you can. Banish all thoughts on the way out.